Namaskaram everyone, this is Vishwaksen and welcome to Vaka Talks, where we talk about mental health and emotional well-being in different kinds of relationships. We are doing a small series on Rukmini Kalyanam, trying to understand why it is said to be the text that we need to read if we want to get married, when we want to get married. And we are talking about the qualities of Rukmini Devi through her activities. The next activity he mentions is she used to tend to creepers, she used to do gardening work. Well, yes, they had a beautiful garden, and she's an active child, and she grows up uh, engaging in different activities, and she helps out in the garden. Why specifically creepers? Creepers have creepers and vines. Creepers and vines, they have a very unique. Every plant needs care, but when it comes to vines and creepers, we need to establish the framework before we even bring the creeper. We even plant the creeper. We need to get the support in place, because we cannot start it after it has grown and after it has tried to grow. We need a framework in place beforehand, so that it can creep up, it can entangle the framework. So preparedness, resourcefulness, and uh, when it comes to children, we need to have a framework in place, and uh, whether we stick to the framework or not is secondary, but having a framework, having the readiness, being prepared for the child, and anticipating certain needs beforehand and preparing for them, and not running around when if and when the need arises, is a very very important quality that we need to have before we bear children, we bring children into the world. Whether be it financial responsibility or time responsibility, whether we'll be able to provide the child with enough care and time and nourishment that the child deserves. All this framework, all this establishment needs to be considered beforehand, before we bring the child into this world. Well, it is not always it never goes according to script, but having a certain framework in place always helps. And this quality is personified by her tending to the vines and taking care of the creepers, because they need constant care, regular tending to. They need to be properly aligned to the support, so that they don't move around it, and basically choke itself for the resources, sunlight and air. So so having this preparedness and foresight is very important, and this quality is very important before getting married as well, because having a framework in any way always helps. And this is kind of like a backup plan if things don't go right. What do we fall back on? So preparedness, so this is also financial preparedness, financial planning, and personal uh, discipline, because it needs regular tending. We need to have regular discipline to have a good relationship. So this is shown by Rukmini Devi's quality of tending to the vines and creepers. If you like my content, please hit the like button and share your experiences in the comment section below, and please share my videos with people you feel would benefit from my content, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Until we meet again.